Hi guys, I'm Frances His Jones. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can go right ahead and click that subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. I know nothing about fashion, but I would like to talk about what I'm wearing. I'm having a vibe as a good witch. I don't know if there's any such thing as a good witch, but I feel like I'm going to audition for a part in a movie as a good witch. That's the look I'm giving right now. Anyways, I would like to talk about a healthy relationship. I would like to talk about how to get into a healthy relationship and how to stay in it. I want to give some pointers. I'm no like perfectionist when it comes to relationship, but I can give my point of view because as a female, especially our generation, a lot of us struggle to be in a healthy relationship, and when we finally find a healthy relationship, we struggle to stay in it. From my point of view, what I've noticed is number one is we need to pray. Whatever you do, you need to pray for the one. Whoever your soulmate you have in mind, whoever you want it to be, you have to pray about it. Because it's never what you want, it's what you need. Because most of us just be asking for the unthinkable. Stop, like, characteristic in a person that you don't need. We need to pray to God to give us the right person that we need, that will better our life, that we can go through this life journey with. That's the first thing above everything. Pray to God for the right person to show you the right person that you will recognize him or her when you see them, and it should help you to go through that process with that person. The second thing is you got to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? You got to know how to love yourself. You got to know what love is for you to be able to allow another person in your space for you to give that love to them. If you don't love yourself, it cannot happen. It cannot work. And I know other people say, I love myself. What do you mean that I have to love myself first? How do you love yourself? I think loving yourself is knowing who you are. Take the time to know you in and out, accepting every aspect of your being, cherishing you, loving you, be it good or bad, understanding you. If you can understand you or communicate with yourself, how can you understand another person? How can you communicate with them? So first we gotta know and love ourselves in order to go out there and share that love and that communication with somebody else. That's the first part. The second part is to know your value, your worth. We got to know our value. I think that's one of the biggest problems with us females nowadays. We don't know our worth. You are priceless. You are worth more than anything on this earth. Call me cocky, but my standards when it comes to relationship is so high because I love me so much. And for you to come in my space or even talk to me, you gotta know what kind of love you bring it to me. Most of us females don't know the difference between a guy loving us and a guy just want to have fun with us. Some of us do, but a lot of us don't. We feel like when a guy come up to us and say they like us, how we looking, how we carry ourselves, we're beautiful and all that, they say all the sweet things in the world we want to hear, they automatically want a relationship with us. That's how we feel because we're quick to fall for people. But most of the kids, that's not it. That's not the situation. Have you gone to a store, be it Walmart, TJ Maxx, or anything, and things are on sale? When things are on sale, everybody, majority of the people wants to get it because it's cheap. No disrespect, but that's how guys operate. When things are on sale, we all want to go and get it. We don't have value for that stuff. But because it's cheap, we want a piece of it. Why would we miss up on the action? I do that too. When things are on sale, me and my husband go and buy it. We might not have a value for it now or ever, but because it's cheap, we go and get it. And that's how guys deal with females nowadays. They will see us, they will want something, and the way we carry ourselves, and you know that's something they want, the way we carry ourselves, they might think, oh, she will be an easy access. She's basically on sale. You got to know your worth. Guys will always be guys, but you got to know your value. You got to be like a designer brand. I'm not going to look at myself and go into a designer store knowing very well I don't have the money to buy that designer things. Because I know the worth. When you go there, first of all, the way the place is, you'll be like, I gotta dress certain kind of way. I gotta have certain kind of money to enter that store to be able to buy that designer quality stuff. That's how we need to treat ourselves. So when guys want to approach us, they will know how they are coming. So carry yourself at a high standard. Let them call you cocky. They can call you all they want to call you. But respect yourself. Know your value. Know your worth. Pray and the right guy will come along. So once you pray, love yourself, respect yourself, know your value, your worth, the right people will come along. Because you're not going to attract any and everything. You will just attract the right kind of people. And when you find that person, communication is the key. Because you guys are two different souls coming together. It might not be easy at the start, at the beginning, but it's going to be worth it because you find your soulmate. You find your partner for life. Communication and understanding each other, respecting each other is the key. Once you guys get that locked down, you can go through any obstacles together. With this being said, let us females do better than what we are doing. We should start loving ourselves. Know our value and our worth. I cannot stress this enough. Be a designer brand. Be expensive. Yes, be expensive. Not money-wise. Just know your worth. Don't let any and everything come to you. And most of all, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified for every video I post.